Hello YouTube. Somehow keeping this vlog thing, despite it's gonna be story time in a couple days. I'm gonna be sharing story time. That never means something's good going on in my life. Not that like anybody really is gonna do anything to stop it, but shrug. There's also a new change in how I'm gonna be uploading these videos. I'm gonna be waiting until evening time when I'm sleeping, and thus not disrupting my internet for the day or whatnot. Which means it's going to seem really weird as it doesn't show up until day after or whatnot, and I'm talking about stuff that probably isn't even relevant. Anyways, we're going to do our daily card reading thing here. I've got the two different card things here, just comparing to see which one I want to be using more in my readings. The one on the right's getting better. I'm liking it more. But the one on the left's also pretty damn good too. Daily 5-card spread. So, work on the 5 of Swords. And now you've got a bit of stuff done. You got a decent amount of stuff done. You're picking up the pieces though. You're like, it's a final battle. It's kind of tiring. You've won. But at the same time, there's still more work to be done. Home is the 5 of Wands. Quarreling, about what is the right way to do things, infighting. Nobody's particularly wrong. They're dancing around. Everybody looks quite a bit silly or whatnot. Well, at the end of the day, it's surely not much harm's going to come out of that overall. Home. Or my role. Taking shelter from, bad use of resources, bad timing or whatnot, Stuff kind of went to shit for a bit. You're taking a break or whatnot, for use of time, use of resources, and all that general stuff. And you're in a place where, people are allowing you to, be okay and stuff. Unexpected. A trump card. Death. Things will change. But, in the kind of the normal, standard, smooth, expected way of change. Standard transitions from one stage of life to another. Outcome. The Star. You're kind of like, outside, and, find out more about yourself. You're sort of figuring out a bit more of how things are working, for your own headspace. The one on the right here, the Gothic Tarot deck. Work the inverted 5 of Wands. Yeah, quarreling, infighting. You're going to go downhill. You're not really going to be doing much. It's possibly a worse version of this, actually. You're not going in the right direction. You're kind of being kind of jaded, full of yourself or whatnot. Possibly not listening to decent advice. Home, the inverted Ace of Cups. Emotional instability, craziness. People are going to be a bit nuts around you. My role? A little bit worried about, my resources. How much I'm going to actually be able to keep the stuff I have. Keep my time, keep the ability to actually have a livelihood for a life or whatnot, How much stuff am I going to lose, going on here? Unexpected. The 8 of Cups. You're going to be emotionally detached, You're just going to get yourself out of emotional situations. You don't have to feel about shit or, really give a crap about anybody. That seems like a good unexpected. Thank you, Anne Stokes. And of course, the outcome. You know what? Your time's not being best spent. You got a couple ideas for how to spend your time. Generally, they're terrible. But at the end of the day, I'm just going to counter it, because these both readings are similar good. This one tends to be meaner, though at the same time, this one tends to be nicer. The nice reading, as I'm going to learn a lot about this stuff by myself. The mean reading says, yeah, but you could be spending better use of your time right now. At the same time, it's... I don't know really which one to go with. Alright, the cue cards. I'm doing these things again. The sort of activity, to sort of do things decently, is read a romance novel. When I take a break, because I forget to do that. My modern language of the day, study French. I've been doing that a little bit already, so I got some progress done on that. Write prose, write stories down and stuff. or maybe journal entries, or maybe essays or something, you know? Get that sort of stuff going. Study astrology. I still want to draw depictions and images, you know, mnemonics, to remember the stuff I'm doing with that, or under meanings and whatnot. Kind of want to do the 12 houses, then move on to other stuff. These are sticking together, or my fingers kind of stuck picking these up. Work on Magitech and mental exercise games. The point of this is actually to try to get some actual proper measurable data of whether psionic abilities actually work, even if they're just like a psychological thing, be able to measure the accuracy and capability of doing that. So those mental exercise games like, you know, writing that one video game that has me checked on counting cards. So the idea is like, okay, what is the chance I'm going to get something that will improve my current hand sort of thing? That sort of thing, and that would be a good thing to do. Other things like that too. Network protocol implementation. This is always a good thing to do so that you know how to do that, like doing like HTTP, SOAP, not really RSS, I guess, but maybe as like setting up a feed reader or whatnot, I suppose, kind of. You know, also maybe like doing something that can render HTML, or at least in memory, and then have some other thing displayed. I really want to see another ncurses based HTML render. But yeah. Computer tech writing. I need to do this. The ecchi info files. They're a perversion of the GNU info pages, as these are actually useful. I just have to write them. Fuck, that's gonna be fun. Draw Pokemons. My Pokemons. Let me show you them. This is gonna be fun. I haven't been drawing enough Pokemons. And work on photography. As you can tell, that's been something I've kind of also been negating on. That's not just going to be selfies, that's going to be various things around me and stuff. So anyways, I'm going to be uploading this tonight, so most of the stuff, I'm probably going to already know how it comes out. But, you know, that's just for another vlogging thing. And Solar Empire out.